get the yo sign, so sorry, it caught me off guard. But welcome to the Midnight Madness Show. I am Mark, the DJ Doctor. Back to another Tuesday night, day after Labor Day weekend. We're having a good time. We're a little sands of some guests tonight because of Labor Day weekend and trying to book in some people. So all of you out there in Radio Land, you're stuck with the DJs tonight. So we'll have some fun. We'll cut up as normal. James will do probably some impressions of Bob Dylan and stuff that we're always looking forward to. We'll get him going there.
Can you impersonate the DJ Doctor yet?
What's that?
No. Sorry, you caught me off guard, Brian.
Sorry.
That's the best I can do.
My impression of James, she said, "Hey, baby." So every time we hear that song, Brian and I are walking around going, "Hey, baby." So, well, Brian, how you doing tonight? He's over there manning the cameras. We got them up and running tonight.
I'm doing good.
Good. Why don't you tell us a little about what went on over the weekend? You were down in Flobama, was that?
Yeah, no, I went in Flobama.
Not Flobama. Where was that? It was at. I can't.
St. Florian. It's just outside of Florence.
Outside of Flobama?
Yeah. No, there ain't no Flobama.
That's what we call it, though.
Well, yeah, you can call it Flobama, but, you know. St. Florian, we had, they got a new park down there. That's they've put it, well, actually put in a new stage and all that down there.
Right.
And this is the second show they had this past weekend on Labor Day. Different guests they had. Of course, Johnny Collier played again, and I can't think of the special guest because I'm just a terrible announcer, you know. I go down there and I'm like, okay, and that was I don't know who that was.
Check your flyer.
You know, I don't know them, you know. But
check your lineup.
But they've been having, they're going to be having several more shows down there. One in September, which unfortunately be conflict with us because we'll have the Gospel Fest that day.
Okay.
So we'll be doing the Gospel Fest here.
Okay.
But then they have October and November. They got events scheduled as well. So.
Okay. Well, good. Well, I listened to it a little bit. I was unable to get out and do much of anything over the weekend. We've all kind of come down with that head and chest cold, and you hear Jason over here, the hillbilly heartthrob coughing. We'll introduce him in a minute. Now you hear the impressionist over there, James himself, acted like the hillbilly heartthrob. But, yeah, we all kind of had the creeping crud.
Everybody wants to act like me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll edit that out later.
Okay.
But we been all kind of down. So it was kind of a nasty Labor Day weekend for all of us. But I did listen into WFMC Jams, heard Johnny playing. Sounded good over the air. So once again, Brian, good job. I'm docking Rebecca's pay every step away.
Look who's decided to show up.
I told you she'd make an entrance.
Yeah. Well, look what the cat drug in. It's the diva.
You know, it's like, really.
Man, she's taking this title a little bit too much to heart, isn't she?
I know.
Look at that. Just coming in here whatever time she wants.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
Oh, blaming it on the young son. Dakota got a haircut. Yeah, matter of fact, he kind of looks like Richard a little bit. Had the same hairstyle. So we are. Well, let's fill in Rebecca a little bit. We are without a guest tonight. We had two lined up, but neither one of them could do it. So you're the guest. So you're going to do your. Not yet. Make sure that your button's up.
Brian, turn Rebecca on.
He's always been wanting to hear that.
You know something?
How you doing?
Yeah.
I would, but, you know, she wasn't here for sound check, so she's not even in the system. She's non-existent.
He does his best, Joey. You know, how you doing?
I guess I'll work the magic here. How about that?
Okay, that works good. So, yeah, Brian did a great job going down there, doing the Johnny Collier show. So the next one is during the week of the Gospel Fest, right?
Yes, September 14th.
September the 14th. So that we have, I believe my wife, Cynthia's got 10 acts, I believe, set up for that day. It is Saturday. Goes on at 1:15, finishes off around 10:30. Free to the public. We've got refreshments and food all set up and ready to go. So make sure you come on out. It's an outdoor event, so bring your lawn chairs. Same thing like as a fam jam. Sleeping bags, blankets, whatever it takes to get comfortable out there. But we'll have a good time. The stage will be set up out there. The week following, I believe, is the county fair here in town. I'm thinking immediately right after that's the county fair. Then the week after that, we want to make sure you find out, because we've kind of just got this put together. The Family Music Center and WFMC Jams getting together with some local people to do a benefit for the crash victims, Andrew and Ashley. We're doing a concert that day, so I think we have 3 or 4 bluegrass bands and a couple of 2-3 singer-songwriters. That is going to be Saturday, September the 28th. For those who you don't know, you can look up on Channel 4 News under Andrew Floyd, and it's FLOID. ID, yeah, FLOID. IED, you're right. It's a little unique. So
you don't know. No. Do you have a microphone? No.
Andrew's
Only
22
people with microphones.
and Andrew's 22 and Ashley's 21. They were coming back off of Mount Eagle Mountain on a motorcycle when a car ran through a stop sign and T-boned him.
Oh, good Lord.
It's very, very bad. He's in the Marines. He's on his way to being deployed, and Ashley was just, I guess,
She was
graduated nursing school. She just
graduated.
Yeah, so she has 0 insurance. So these kids are going to have hundreds and hundreds of thousands of medical bills piling up. The dad, which is the assistant chief of police of Manchester, Adam Floyd, is a friend of ours on Facebook. He's been posting us up with updates on Andrew, his son, and rehabilitation he's going through. He's really, for all the damage that was done to this young man, really coming out pretty good. But we got hardware pictures of his x-rays, and it just looks like the bionic man. He is covered in pins and screws and plates. So this young man has been broken pretty bad. So we are going to do a benefit show. 100% profit and proceeds will go to the 2 young couple. They were boyfriend, girlfriend, I guess, about 5 years. We're going to see whatever we can. And I guess there are going to be people here doing food and drink. Do we know that for sure? That somewhere along the line. So whatever you come out and whatever money you donate will go to Andrew Floyd and Ashley, and I forgot Ashley's last name. Morgan. Yeah, so we'll, come on out for that. Again, it'll be an outdoor event if the sun is shining. We'll have 6 or 7 bands. We're going from 2 till 8 o'clock at night. Free to the public. Again, all money raised and donated will go to the fund. And my wife is already getting a notebook ready to give me notes up here.
What's the date of the events?
That one is September the 28th. And that is September the 14th. And in between is the county fair. So make sure you come on out for that, and we'll have a good time with that. So with that, while she is writing down a note for me to go ahead with, let's throw it to our far right. We got Hillbilly the Heartthrob. How you doing, Jason? We're all reading a note. What's that?
She needs a guitar cord that's behind you on the amp.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Well, let me break ranks here while Jason says, hey.
Hey!
Talk a little bit, Jason. Well, I'm looking at people on the camera, and I'm going to go get a guitar cord.
You going to let Jason talk? I would have got the thinking cord for that.
Thanks. I appreciate that. Hello, world. It's a wonderful day.
Hurry
Won't
up,
you be
Mark.
my neighbor?
Oh, God.
We just lost all our listeners.
We did.
Both of them.
Yeah, for all you out there, I apologize for that. We will not let that happen again.
Matter of fact, let's go ahead and plug that microphone.
You'd miss me if I was gone.
I just think you ought to get like a little sound bite, and every time Jason talks, he just starts plugging like Beavis and Butthead sound bites. So you see Jason talking, but you hear Beavis go, yeah.
I'm a hillbilly heartthrob. Girls dig me. I said dig.
So next to Jason, the hillbilly heartthrob, standing in as Beavis or Butthead, or the combination of both, we have James, the lyric man. How you doing, James?
Pretty good.
So did you have a show?
One of those names actually fit him.
You and
I know I went to a couple.
you went to the show. Which one you went up to? Mount Eagle, right?
I went to Mount Eagle, and then I went to hear Jason Adams, the hillbilly heartthrob. He opened for Randy Fincham, who's very talented singer-songwriter himself.
We're talking about Randy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Randy's very talented.
That's who Jason opened for. And,
Okay.
At the Brew, but the night before was Travis Bowen and his band up there at the Smokehouse.
Who's also very talented.
Yeah, and me and my wife took Rebecca because she never gets out, and we found out why.
I've heard the stories already. Yeah. And we are a family show, so we got to stop that. So no, we got to separate these 2 young ladies. They get out, they have a lot of fun, and energy just flies from them.
It went.
You know what's funny is I still love, my wife. I still make fun of her dance move because she's only got the one. She
But
does
she's
it
got
very
it
well,
down, yeah.
but she does it for whatever dance y'all call for. Like
Right.
at the '80s party, they were out there and like, let's do the cha-cha. Okay, and she does that one dance move, which has nothing to do with the cha-cha. And then,
But you
let's
can't
do the
complain.
foxtrot. Okay, and it's the same dance move, unless she falls down. That's where she throws something different in there.
Yeah, she
Bless
does a
her
great
heart.
job. Yeah,
She's
does a great
entertaining.
job.
She's entertaining though. We all enjoy it.
Yes, very entertaining.
So let's jump over to Miss Tardy. Rebecca, how are you doing?
Fashionably late.
Fashionably late. You're like L.A. girl then, aren't you? That's what they always say.
We can feel that.
Well, I can't start coming in on time because you guys will start expecting it.
Oh, okay.
And then, see, if I'm late all the time, then everybody's like, oh, here comes Rebecca.
But
Yay.
when is she going to get there? It keeps the crowd
It's
anticipating.
anticipation.
So you're blaming this one on your son, though. Did you hear that, Dakota? She's blaming her tardiness tonight on you.
That's all I had. It was the first thing I came up
So
with.
he goes, news to me. I got Mom. We took her, and she said she had to go to Sonic first. But because I see Dakota. And Sonic,
didn't
if
go
you'd
to
like to
Sonic.
go ahead and donate some money to the show, we'd love that. But we'll talk about Sonic all day long. So what'd you do over the weekend? Labor Day weekend?
Well,
and
I
all?
put up with James on Friday, and
I'm sorry.
but it was better than. Never mind. I'll be nice. No, I had a great time
You're so mean to me.
up at the smokehouse.
That was your first time ever going to the smokehouse, wasn't
That
it?
was my first time. I enjoyed it a lot. It was a lot of fun.
Did they show you the sauces?
Yes.
Did you see the menu for the sauces?
Yes.
Was that not just?
Yeah.
Fiery
Yeah.
rectums.
I know.
Yeah,
It's
I
like,
wasn't really going to
wonder
go
what
that
I wanna
far,
come
James.
home with,
That's
yeah.
fine.
Well, it's
No,
not
there
bad.
it got worse than that.
Oh yeah. Oh no, I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, that's the time.
Trish, that was the first thing Trish showed me. She's like, "Oh, let me find it."
See, I didn't really know Trish a whole lot.
She's so quiet
yeah.
and so just and then you meet her. And you're like, wait a minute.
Funny, your thing and my thing at the smokehouse was the same thing. Trish like hands me the list of sauces. That's like her break the ice with me. I'm like, I'm looking at it and I'm going, oh my God, does it really say that on this as these sauces? And I'm thinking, surely your wife had to make this up. It was just a piece of paper she brought along. Surely that's not what they really call their sauces up there.
No.
And I look at it and went, yo, that's really what they call their sauces up there. But Trisha got a big kick out
Trish
of
does. She acts bashful, but like when we one of the first dates we went on wasn't really a date. We had to go to the funeral home. I like to take my women out to some classy places, and a funeral home is always classy, But we had to go up there to.
Oh man.
It was just you were just kind of showing her the
Well,
future she had with you.
Well, she had. That's the only place she could meet all my family at, and my aunt had passed away, and we're sitting in there, and the power goes out, and so it's dark, and the Bell family, when my dad's a preacher. I grew up going to funerals. That's we didn't go fishing or camping on weekends. We had funerals, so we make jokes at funerals, and when the lights go off, we were all just started making jokes like, let's move the casket out of here, or let's pull the body and have it like, doing a pose for when the lights come on. And Trish says, oh, when the lights come back on, we should all yell surprise. And then my sister looked at me and she goes, oh, she's going to fit in great with this family. And then I got to tell you, this one was bad, is my uncle was a preacher. He's still a preacher, but he was going to be preaching the funeral. And you don't think the preachers of the funeral to be making all the jokes, but he comes in and sits down, looks at it, and says, I can't believe the power's off. I said, I know they're trying to save money, but this is ridiculous. And then when we left there, Trish was like, that's the most fun I've ever had at a funeral home before. I'm like, hey, welcome. We'll be there again next month.
At least somebody's having fun there.
Now she's just checking the obituaries. Hey, look, we know this person. Let's go.
Rebecca, he just moved the camera on Rebecca. She's flipping out keys, of the car.
Yeah.
Oh, it's on me. Hi.
Keep it on him for a minute.
Yeah, keep it on that so we don't see the trans things here. But yeah, I had one of them weekends where it just kind of started off strong, and then you wake up with that scratchy coffee voice and coughing and hacking. I'm like going, man, this is terrible. So we were here pretty much all weekend, and I did one thing for just a minute or two to go to a bike rally on a Friday night, and that lasted for about 3 hours, and I was home. So didn't do much over the weekend. So my Labor Day was pretty blah. So with that, we were supposed to have a couple of guests tonight. We are without our guest tonight. One is having some water leaks or something in his pipes at the house, so he's unable to make it. And the other gentleman couldn't get out an ordeal that he had up in Come on in, Rebecca. Everybody, look, it's Rebecca. Come on down. But he's
Like I never
in
left.
Franklin. Can't get in. He never left.
No, I didn't leave.
No, she just left the stage, though.
No, the camera's on you. They don't see. Shh.
No, I think he put it on you when you're walking in. Head right at the back of your head.
You
It's a
will
good shot.
never
It's a good
know.
shot.
We'll find out about an hour from now if Brian puts this on YouTube. So, with that, I told Jason and James, to come up with something they'd like to talk about tonight.
You did?
Well, I told you to do it.
Well, I like to talk about Jason and James.
Well, let's talk
so-
about Jason and
Well,
James.
what do you want to talk about?
James, tonight is like coffee table, round table talk.
Okay.
Okay,
Whatever
I
subject
dare
you
you.
like to. What'd you say?
Truth or dare?
All righty.
Truth. Ask me anything in the world about Jason. I'll tell you the truth.
Yeah, Brian's giving us the big thumbs up. Do you see that?
I'm all about this as long as I'm not part of it. I'm running the board. Y'all go ahead.
No, talk amongst the four. So, yeah.
How good are you collecting
Well, no,
chicken?
I'll tell you, we got something with
Not very good.
Jason coming up Friday. Is that not? Are we still going on?
Correct.
Tell us a little bit about what's going on the weekend for you, or at least Friday for you.
Well, I just kind of halfway read it today, so I'm still learning. This is it's the Pepsi. Help me out, Larry. Pepsi Golf. Regional musical something.
We're right on top of this.
Hey, I think you got a
We
good
want to
shot.
thank Pepsi. We want to thank Pepsi tonight for their,
Yeah.
I have to.
their sponsorship.
We're going to Alabama on Friday, and I'm going.
Are you sure?
I hope so.
He's going to Greenbow, Alabama.
Unless they hear this and cancel.
Yeah. All right, so you're going Friday.
Friday, yes. We're going to go, and I'm going to sing 2 original songs.
Are you staying or are you coming back?
No, he's coming back. He done told us.
Wishful thinking of the diva.
Okay. Go ahead. Sorry.
The grand prize is a chance to open up for Daryl Worley, Toby Keith, and Eli Young Band.
That's exciting.
And Trace Adkins as well. And there's a 1-song recording in Nashville, correct?
Yeah, they get,
And 1 song recorded in Nashville.
You know how scared Jason would be to meet Trace Atkins if he was going to open up for Trace Atkins? Because, it's
Yeah.
Jason trying to be polite, and Trace would be like, don't mess up the show, boy.
Yeah.
I'm going to mess it up anyhow. Come on.
Did you see the award show where the Big Show from WWE come out and choke slam Trace Adkins?
No.
Yeah, he walked out.
It's much better than a Miley Cyrus dance.
Oh, much. Yeah, well, let's not even go there. Way too much talk about that. Way too much about that. But
So the details on that work now.
yeah, they Trace Adkins came out. There were some young female artists. I can't remember that. It was on one of the award shows like last year, and he come out carrying one of the females like she was a little baby because he's so tall and big.
Right.
He come carrying out her, and then he's standing there talking to everyone. He's so much taller. The Big Show, who's 7'4" or whatever, comes walking out.
He
just
teaches
dwarfs
guitar
it.
here. And,
Yeah, the Big Show.
Yeah.
Yeah, Big Mike, the Big Show. Yeah. I got a side note on that. We have a young student just started today. Big Mike, 6'10", 360 pounds, walked out of the back room. This kid who's like 9 stood there. If I had a camera, it was priceless. Mouth dropped open, stood there and just stared wherever Mike went. I said, Big Mike, he don't teach anything here. He just takes people in the back and stretches them out so they get taller.
Yeah.
He was like, I don't want to scare people here. So, the kids saw Big Mike. But, yeah, the Big Show picked up Trace Adkins and body slammed him. So when Trace come back out to prison of the war, he had a big collar on his neck. It was pretty funny. So, but
I've got the name.
see, that was all time filled for Jason to get the name.
Yeah. Pepsi Gulf Coast Southern Original Contest.
Now if we could just teach him to read.
Yeah. Send your dollars to Read
For less than
Foundation.
25 cents a day, you could help support.
Yeah.
Is this Friday or Saturday?
Friday.
Wrong, this is
that's coming
Tuesday.
up this Friday.
Correct.
So that's not
Not
much.
my Tuesday, this
What 2
Friday.
songs are you going to do?
I don't have a clue.
Well, I like that
I haven't
song.
heard that song. How's that go?
Oh, it
It's got a
sounds
good beat. I think I can
I
dance
think
to it.
I think I'm going to do She Sure Looked Good Last Night.
I think you need to.
And I think for a second song, I may do probably Keeping You Satisfied or Athens.
Either one.
I'm only going to assume that you didn't write that one.
What?
that last.
Keeping you satisfied.
Oh, the diva's at it
Well,
again.
he's got a big imagination.
Yeah. Does he watch a lot of Cartoon Network?
Boomerang.
Boomerang.
I go for the old ones.
So, is it just you and your guitar? Your crew-
Yes,
your
I
crooning
did
boys?
not have a chance to throw together a band to go, so it is just I.
I can do the electric juice harp if you need me to go down there and do that.
Come
I can
along,
play
you
the
can do that.
spoons.
Boing, boing, boing. I'm pretty good at it. I have about 10 minutes worth of experience. So, James, anything going on in the near future for you?
Yes, as of right now, I'm supposed to play at Old Timers Day again, but
And that's coming up
October
September,
the 5th.
October. Yeah.
October the 5th.
Saturday you play with the Brew.
Yeah, Saturday I play at the Brew.
So,
I'm
which
on
is
top of this
before
stuff.
the Old
Yeah, this
Timers
before
Day.
Old Timers Day.
Yeah.
This Saturday,
All right. So, what time's that?
6:30.
Okay. Anyone playing with you or just?
Bard Fisher will be playing with me. It's our regular monthly thing.
All right.
I play at the 21st as well at the Cowan for the, what is that called again? The
Pioneer Day.
Pioneer Days, or yeah.
Where's that at?
Cowan.
Howard next to Winchester.
Yeah. So, Mark, you playing anywhere?
Franklin County is that.
Yes.
I am not. It seems like every band I've gotten into all has health issues. We're all getting old or something. No.
Polly Crockett Festival, that's it. Polly Crockett.
Polly Crockett, yeah. Make sure
And
you get
then-
up there to see that. That's pretty cool.
Then the 28th, I'm here for the benefit.
28th for the benefit. What are you doing on the 28th? I haven't even booked you yet. You're here for the benefit on the 28th?
Yeah, I had a text about it.
Okay. Well, so are you going to play just guitar that day, or are you going to try
I guess.
because we'll see if we can't put something together.
Andy couldn't make it.
Yeah, Andy's going to be gone. He's got an event. Andy plays in a jazz band. He's going to be in Kentucky that weekend.
Right.
Unless it gets canceled, then he'll be there that night. And you got a young man sitting in your crowd here that we need
Well,
to get up
exactly,
to speed here
exactly.
real quick. So,
If we could throw something together, that'd be great.
yeah, we'll. I'm the one making the spots, and I've got really no spots left, but I'll make a spot.
Beautiful.
So we'll do that. So, yeah, my bands are kind of, I don't know what's going on, so
We got to figure out what night to practice. Then.
Mark Norris, Monday nights are good. Mark Norris, if you're out there listening, heal your back up, and let's figure out when we can get back out and play. We're all kind of wanting to do that. And then the other band, Counterfeit, we've got a guitar player that's a new guitar player. I shouldn't say new guitar player, but new to us. We jammed with him for the last 5 years here at the store. So he's played bass with the Mark Norris band. He's played bass with the Low Country Ramblers and Jason Adams before. So he's experienced with us. He's a good guy, but he's working like 7 days a week until October. So we're looking about getting something out back with him. And then we got some side projects we're working on. And if anyone's listening that owns a venue or an event or a club of some kind, if Brian takes the camera to the DJ table where we used to sit, you'll see our giant cassette player boombox type doohickey over there. Brian's switching the cameras here as we speak. There's a big plastic table in the way, but that big thing there, we got sides to it. It goes up 7'6". Everything lights up.
So it's as tall as I am.
Pretty close. A little taller than Big Mike. But everything works. The cassette deck works on the bottom of it. It doesn't have real cassette, of course, but the wheels turn. We do an 80s party. So if anyone's out there wanting to do an 80s night, DJ, costume kind of thing like we did at the FOP a couple of weeks ago, we had a blast. Rebecca and Trish and all of us in this room basically almost were there.
You even had me boogieing.
Which we have video evidence to use as blackmail. That's kind of scary. But, yeah, it's a lot of fun. Show up in 80s
What do you mean there
gear.
was video?
Oh, no. Did I say video? No, there's no video. But we did steal a cow there that night, though.
I know.
Cindy goes, I got pictures. But I did steal a cow. So, for all of you, which it's right back there by...
And we got that on video too.
Yes. Cynthia, can you grab my cow? It's right there next to you. I'm sorry.
I'll translate that for you. She said sure.
Yeah.
For family music standpoint.
I don't know. It's not my birthday yet.
I don't really discuss it.
Thanks, you
Mark,
lost
where's your
cow?
cow?
Mark.
This is becoming like real life here all of a sudden.
This is utterly ridiculous.
Yeah, it's right there where the cash register drawer slides out, the wooden one.
You know,
That's
he
the
He
always
keeps holding up
keeps
a
it.
bunny rabbit.
not the bunny rabbit.
Look at the cash register. It's on
It's
one
the
side or
with
the other.
udders.
One side or the other. This is our
Wow.
this is our new WFMC. Thank you, Cindy. Our new WFMC Jams.
So Cindy
mascot.
grabbed your cow.
It's Bessie. Yeah, she did grab the cow. It's Bessie. Yeah, I stole her. I was
Bessie.
so proud. You know, Rebecca and I, we played with this cow all night long, making it moo. So,
You can tell how much fun they had that night.
oh yeah, we're
The
working
cow's
hard.
pressing charges now.
All right, next song is I Ran by Flock of Seagulls. Hey,
Unfortunately,
Rebecca, check out this cow. Moo. So, there we go.
unfortunately, from where I was at, I couldn't see a cow. I could see it was like a shadow, you know. or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. We're
I
doing
know. I didn't know
shadow
you were
puppets
there
with
for the longest time.
Yeah, I went,
And then
boom,
I
y'all
looked.
jumped.
I saw a little shadow above her.
it. I'm afraid I'm going to break its horns again. However, it's a lighter. We found out that it's not the best thing, but
It needs to fill up.
it needs a fill up, a tune up.
You milked it too much.
You see what she would do? Yeah, that sounded. But anyway, this is our little buddy. We stole that from the FOP. So, but if anyone's wanting to have an 80s night, make sure you give us a holler here at WFMCJams.com or call the Family Music Center, area code 931-954-0727, and book an 80s party. We'd like to get all the people around here and just have a good time. We'll go from Nashville to Chattanooga. So, and if you pay me right, I'll go to Knoxville. So, if you pay me even more, I'll go to Memphis. But you got to pay me a little bit more for that.
We'll
So-
even go to Japan.
or Hank Sasaki, yeah, I don't
Yeah,
care.
we
Wherever they
tour with
pay,
Hank.
make it
It'd be
worth
like
a while,
a
we'll take it.
Opening act or something. or
Opening
closing.
act for Hank Sasaki in
Yeah.
Tokyo.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could play all Hank Williams Jr. stuff or Hank Williams Sr. stuff on there
There
just
you
for
go.
Hank. That'd be cool. So, but yeah, we're trying to get that one set back up. So I'm really not playing anywhere other than trying to book some gigs for other people. So
Gotcha.
the Anderson Brown Band is out and about playing again. They've got a couple of new members of the band. So if you haven't seen them, keep an eye out. They're trying to rebook some stuff around the Manchester, Winchester area. So the Anderson Brown Band, good band. They did a really good cover of Treasure. I thought they did a pretty good job of Treasure by Bruno Mars. So check them out. So Larry, anyone else you got doing anything going on? Red Clay's got anything going on?
That's it right now.
Or do we want to sit and talk about Obama now?
Oh,
Do we need
Did you see
to?
the room
This
just
show
light
is
up?
James
really
sets
derailed.
up. He's ready to talk.
Yeah.
We're like,
It's not, I thought it was a family show, so I can't say anything about
Yeah, I was
Obama.
going to say, I knew that jerk.
we just need to mute
everything.
everybody's mic.
Yeah,
Then
just
we
for
can talk.
give me about 30 seconds here, and
Yeah. Yeah, we're
You know what happened last time? The rodeo clown tried to make fun of.
I like that rodeo clown.
I'm gonna write a song about rodeo clown out in Missouri. He's been banned from the rodeo because he wore a mask.
Obama.
really.
Yeah.
Wow. I
I
figured
thought we lived in
they'd
the
double
United
his pay.
States.
Well, we do. You know, they threw protest. The Congress was debating today, and they had people come there and just holding signs up and protesting. They threw them out because evidently the First Amendment doesn't apply when it's in
Yeah.
there. It's
Yeah.
a shame, but
That's ridiculous. Yeah, it's freedom of speech. Are we at war yet with Syria? Have anything been fired off yet?
well, we won't be at war with Syria. We'll shoot some missiles at them. We'll be at war with
Russia.
Russia. Yeah.
Of course, if somebody drops or attacks a country and stuff and puts missiles in there, I don't know. They say it's not really an act of war.
Is it playable yet, Big Mike?
Well, here's my only problem. I don't know about y'all, but it doesn't bother me at all if the people over there want to shoot each other, as long as they don't
Assuming
mess with
that's a
us. And I don't think we should be risking wasting our money, tax dollars for these $1 million missiles to shoot 190 of them or something over there, because the missile company gets happy, because they're making all kinds of money, but it doesn't affect me. I don't care. They can all shoot themselves in the hind end all they want. It doesn't bother
I'm
me.
kind of with you. 2,000 years ago, they were doing this. You know what
Yeah.
they're going to do 2,000 years from now?
They're still going to be doing it.
Still going to be doing this.
I heard on the radio they talked about it. It was basically, it's like, you had the gangster families, the mafia families, and the Dons trying to find you. That's basically all it is over there. And the government wouldn't get in here to help one side win on the other side. So why should we go over there and help one side? It's
Yeah.
stupid.
So, all right, I just did that. Just
And that's politics for now, and now you know the rest of the story. Page 3, do you have a Bose radio? My wife and I listen to ours.
So just tell us how you really think.
No, we don't have time for that.
Mike, oh,
Yeah,
Cal
he's
jumped
throwing-
over the mic. Yeah.
He's throwing cows.
Put the camera on someone else as I.
I just
reach
have a
down and
hard
grab
time throwing my
cow.
Zoom in
opinions out
on Mark
there, you know.
as he bends over to pick up the cow. There you go. Okay, go ahead and grab
Slow
it.
motion. You know?
No, we want to see you run out the door. We want to see you run again, Mark. We need some more of that.
Hey,
on
that was
video.
my best Steven Seagal.
That was great.
That was my best Steven Seagal. I'm sorry, Steven, if you're listening to us too.
He really is sorry.
He really is sorry.
Please don't come up here
Please.
and beat him.
But I wasn't the one that actually sat in the store and called him Herman Munster today. Or not Herman Munster, Eddie Munster. Someone called Steven Seagal Herman Munster or Eddie
Who did
Munster
that?
today. I don't know, but his last name starts with an A and his first name starts with Charlie.
I can imagine who that
Sorry,
one is.
Charlie.
Yeah, but let it.
So, good luck with those leaks at your house tonight. You know, so when all of a sudden you got a knock at about 4 in the morning and there's Mr. Seagal in your front yard, you might not want to open the door.
Yeah,
You might want to run real quick. So,
he might get thrown again.
yeah. Well, Big Mike is standing here in the front room. Big Mike, you got anything going on this weekend? Any shows you're doing?
Nothing.
He says no.
No.
Nothing.
But now the following week you're out on the East Coast.
on the East Coast. I'll be in Connecticut, New Jersey.
Do you need a fan base to go along with you?
You said he needs roadies? Now, what's the event you're going to?
I'm going to Connecticut Bike Week,
Connecticut Bike Week.
or as I call it, Connecticut Mike Week.
Connecticut Mike
Mike
Week.
Week.
Because he can just do that.
That's right.
So now that's not this Thursday. That's not this weekend, but the following
Following.
weekend. So I'm sure there's a website they can go to, kind of find out your lineup, when you're going to be.
They can go to www.bigmikegriffin.com.
All right, so bigmikegriffin.com. You can go on there and find out Mike's schedule, where he's going to be and what's going on out there. Big Mike does a lot of these big bike shows and opening Harley-Davidson stores, and always a blast.
Make sure to listen or he's going to beat the tar out of you.
Yeah,
Trash from my people.
yeah.
Scooter trash.
Yeah. Now, with that, seeing how we do have kind of a celebrity, I didn't realize. I knew Mike in the music world has played with just tons and tons of famous people and traveled all over the world. And the stories, we're gonna abuse Mike down the road when we get our Legends of Storyteller show up and running. Because when Mike sits here, when he comes in to teach lessons, he tells me stories that I shake my head and I laugh. And he's played, with this artist and that artist, and he's done this, and he had lunch with this one. But Mike mentioned a while back about having a DVD that he made, and like
Award-winning DVD.
an
Award-winning.
award-winning DVD. So we had to talk a little bit more about it, and Mike brought it in. So I got to watch it over the week, and it's just phenomenal. It's just a great video. If you get a chance to watch it, it's called Iron City Blues. Big Mike Griffin's, the star of the show, and I just absolutely fell in love with it. It's about an hour long. About an hour long. Cast of characters on there from Iron City with just the perfect cast. It was perfect people. I thought it was a really good video. I would have liked it if I had not knew Mike at all. I would have liked the video. But knowing Mike, getting to know the behind-the-scenes guy, some of the facial expressions he made, I know he was like going, okay, covering my back. It's a rough little area town, one of the roughest places in all of Tennessee. They haven't had a police officer there since 89?
Since 86.
86? Yeah, they're not really a well-covered police territory type town. They take care of their own. The burned-out gas station because they didn't like the gas prices was a good sign. Kind of tells you how they
We
run.
need to do that
Was
again.
that effective?
It worked for them. And I just love the city mayor and his, trying to promote the city and tourism. They have 328 people, and they got a casket company there. And trying to promote
That's promising.
tourism. They have no police. So it's a great
That's where
video.
most couples go to retire.
Yeah. And it's Big Mike looking for inspiration for a song that he actually has on one of your albums, Iron City Blues. Great song, and then Mike performs it at the end of the DVD. So if you get a chance, can they buy that anywhere or see it?
You can go to ironcity.com,
Ironcity.com.
and they can buy it right off there, or they can go to Amazon, I think.
But all right, check Amazon.com or IronCity.com. Check it out. Trust me, it's worth it. It's hilarious. And it's not really hilarious. It's just I just know Mike, and
It started off to be serious.
Yeah, it started off to be a
They
dark
got
and
me
serious.
involved, and you know what happened there.
Well, Big Mike got involved and just made it a cool story. So I really liked it. So a good cast of characters. It's all real. It's all real people down there. That they're not hired actors. They're real. The hired actor was Mike. So he did a great job. And then again, he got his inspiration for the song and then performed it.
I'm the one that got the death
The death threats. All
Hey, that is a good movie. I just saw a
to
clip
watch
of
that
it.
one.
Yeah, we know why you're smiling now.
Yeah, I like that.
Do you got it on the thing there?
A lot of church.
Oh, yeah,
a lot of church going people down there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you saw with Mike at the
There was
beginning.
a lot of autographs.
Yeah,
and-
a lot of
Beginning.
autographs.
That's the only scene like that though. Mike was pretty cool.
That was at Bikini Beach in a big weasel throwdown. So that's
And you only had
big
one.
what?
It's called Bikini Beach, and you only put one scene in it. You would have had a monster hit if you'd have like filmed the whole thing there.
I had nothing to do with it because
See, now, now next week they're going to be gone, and we're going to know where they're at. They're going to be prowling
I'm
on
going to Iron
beaches.
City.
I'm going to
They're going to be on beaches
going-
You'll
with
get killed
Sharpie.
there.
Find out
probably.
the big weasel.
if you play a weasels, if you go to a weasels function, that's what you're going to see. Weasels are not a motorcycle club; they're a drinking club that ride motorcycles. Okay,
That sounds safe.
That sounds nice.
they're a drinking club with a motorcycle problem.
A drinking club with a motorcycle problem.
All right.
The weasels.
The weasels.
We're gonna have to check that place out. But yeah, Big Mike starts out performing there, and then goes into the narrative and into the meat of the show, and then finishes performing there. And I guess I have to say one of the highlights is, and I didn't get to meet the man, but Bob Babbitt is in the video, so we get to meet Bob, the incredible bass player who just recently passed within a year or so. Yeah, so Bob's in there performing, so that was pretty cool to see Bob Babbitt performing. And your drummer who moved to Indiana was there.
Bird, who's living in Indianapolis, right?
Yep. So
And then we had, of course, the famous Fish Mickey was playing keyboard.
Fish Mickey,
Fish Mickey,
and then the young lady on background vocals,
Miranda Louise.
Miranda Louise. She's got a bluesy, sultry voice. She can bellow it out.
I'm gonna have Miranda come down here. We're gonna do the radio show. I think.
That'd be good. Yeah, get a hold of her.
I'll call her. And she can bring Guybo, her new husband, with her.
Guybo?
Guybo.
I'm a little worried about that.
Guybo.
Guybo, he's cool. He's a good guy.
Is he a big
I'm
boy?
hoping it's a nickname.
He's all right. When you say is he a big boy to me, what does that mean?
If he's half your size, he's a big boy. Yeah. So.
Joey Gibson thinks he's a big boy till we stand up next to him.
Yeah.
He's not my son.
Yeah.
If my son was
Looks like a ventriloquist guy.
Whoa! I had to get that one out.
Yeah.
Well, listen, hope you guys have a great radio show. I'm going to go home.
We thank you.
I'm going to get my jammies and make me some Swiss Miss.
Do you
I
wear
can't
Is that
picture
with the mini marshmallows?
I got little onesies, got little telecast.
a little onesie? Got the drop seat, the back drop seat. Does he got the little footies and everything in them?
I got a little snuggle bug.
Yeah,
Can you-
he's
can
got
you
some little
just
bunny
imagine
slippers.
that?
Can
little bunny
Jason borrow
slippers.
those? He needs a tent to go camping this weekend.
This weekend, yeah.
That's where I got them at Omar the Tent Maker.
Well, Mikey, be careful. We'll see you next
All right,
week.
bye, Mike.
So, yeah, if you get a chance, go to BigMikeGriffin.com. Just a lot of information on there. But, yeah, we didn't know Mike was the big superstar
Movie
video
star.
guy.
Almost
on there.
like me.
Yeah, just about like you, really. Almost on that same level. But, yeah, I watched that video. And I'm not going to give the video away because there's a lot of different scenes in there that were really pretty funny and pretty good. And there was just, Mike makes a couple of comments that sets up the next scene. So when they do the next camera cutaway, it just sets it up perfectly. And I just sat there and laughed my tail off. It was a good video. So if you get a chance, go to Amazon.com.
I didn't know you had a tail.
Larry, you found it. Where'd you find it at? YouTube. It was on YouTube. Well, buy it first and then go on YouTube and watch it. But it's a good video. Yeah.
It was a great introduction.
Yeah, where'd you find it? YouTube.
YouTube.
Okay. Oh, I got a pirated TV.
Before- yeah.
There were trailers on there.
Just,
Trailers.
trailers.
Just
Okay.
trailers.
But yeah, it's pretty good. And if you notice, the thing behind the scenes is Big Mike's driving his motorcycle, and at no time is he wearing a motorcycle helmet.
Must be
in
up
in
in
a state that's
Florida.
supposed to be helmet laws, but he didn't. He's a
Was
criminal.
saying they burned down the gas station. I'm sure he's.
Mike's
pretty
Oh,
above.
it's hilarious.
Mike's above the law.
Yeah. Well, I like it the part where
Literally. Above the law. They can't tell if he's got a helmet on or not. George, get that stepladder.
he goes down there to interview people to try to find some inspiration for a song. And so he's got a few contacts, and they kind of tell him a little bit about their history of life and what goes on down there. And again, if you know Big Mike like I do, and we've known Mike now for going on almost 2 years, you just know some of the faces he makes, he's kind of going, okay. And there's one guy talking about how they just would shoot at each other until they just, all right, what's going on over there?
What is he doing?
Rebecca's losing it, and Brian's acting like he's in church and just got caught doing something.
I wasn't doing anything. I was listening to the story. I was listening
I
to the
don't
story.
believe
Something
you.
about church. You know?
I was just
So
thinking
what was
about
going on over there, Rebecca? Can you tell
Oh,
me?
and Big Mike's guy's YouTube video. That's what.
Okay. Big Mike.
I was just thinking about if he got pulled over for like not having a helmet on or something. Imagine if you were the cop trying to give him like a DUI test, because he is intimidating at 6'10". You know, you'd be like, "I'm gonna need you to walk this line." If you feel like it.
If not, we're good with that.
I mean, if you don't do it, then.
That's all
Well,
right
I mean,
with
I'm
me.
going to let you go with a warning. Either way. Matter of fact, here's $20 from me.
Yeah. Mike's a pretty intimidating boy. One of the lines in the movie, he was sitting at a restaurant talking to three guys. And, I mean, these guys are back. Well, some of the part of the wording and is subtitles because you couldn't understand some of the words that these guys were saying. So Mike's sitting in a restaurant and they're talking to him about, here at Iron City, you know, they take care of their own. They haven't had a cop, and they're just anything that's ever been bad has happened here in Iron City. Dead bodies here, dead bodies there, drinking and whiskey stills, and Big Mike's going, okay, and I'm supposed to go in here and talk to these people, and the one guy goes, "Oh, you're a pretty big feller, but your camera crew over here is looking awful wimpy. I wouldn't take them in there." And Big Mike's going, okay. You can see the look on his face like, all right. So you got no backup. That's you're a pretty big feller. So that's pretty much the gist of the show. So I got a big kick out of it. It's a good thing. But watch it. It's a lot of fun. And then his song is on Iron City Blues, one of his CDs. Check it out. So.
Yeah, Jason goes in a place like that and sings "Give Me 3 Steps."
Yeah.
Give me 3 steps.
And Copenhagen Kisses.
Yo.
Yeah. He go on a place
And he
like
lives that song.
They said you got a purty mouth.
And Jason says, and I can squeal like a pig, too.
I bet there's a lot of banjo music being played down there. Now, Brian, that's just west of you from Pulaski down there. That's not too far away.
Where at?
Iron
What?
City.
Yeah.
You've been
You're not
drinking?
paying attention to the show at all, are you, Brian?
He's just eating.
I'm just eating.
I was just, you know.
Iron City is
He was
west of
concentrating
Pulaski.
hard. He was trying to reach for
I
something.
got a few friends down there, yeah. Actually, I
You
do.
got some homies in Iron City, do you?
I've actually got some friends from that area.
Do you really?
Believe it or not.
Well, look at his size. What you want friends there?
Brian's
Yeah.
a
If you're gonna go
You know,
visit, you want to have friends that can show you around.
Brian's a mascot for
Oh, well, I try to leave that alone.
Yeah, I'm not, you know, I'm just here.
He's just here.
I'm just pushing buttons back here. That's all
Yeah,
I know. I'm
well,
not
we're,
mind my business, and look what happens.
Yep. Well, we're
Get
just
drug right into the
we're trying to
battle zone. here.
educate people on the geography of Iron City, which is west of Pulaski.
Right.
But you got how far away is it?
It's
from
actually
Pulaski?
south of Lawrenceburg, and
Yes.
I don't know, it's somewhere down there. I ain't never been
It's
there.
almost on the
Just
Alabama
got
border.
friends that been there.
And
You got
Been
friends that
around
been
and they live to tell about it.
Yeah.
Big Mike, being as big as he is, actually took a friend of his that just got out of the Marine Corps that had contacts down there to take with him because he's just like, I'm not going by myself. And that's Big Mike. He's not going by himself. So anyone listening in Iron City, we love you. Yeah, we love you.
We think that's
Keep it going, buddy.
You get
Stay
that.
there.
city in the state.
Oh, by the way, I
Stay
just want to
there,
say hi to
group
my
that
Iron
town.
City friends down there.
Yeah, all Iron City homies you got down there. Yeah, it looks like they got quite a gang down there. So, but I'm staying away. I'm just gonna rent the DVD and watch it. So anything new and exciting the rest of the weekend, or we'll call this an early night? Anything coming up? Anything anyone's gonna go do? Gonna go see? Any?
I
events?
did write a new song last night
You wrote a new song?
with a co-writer.
What's it called?
Are you able to tell anything about it? Well,
Yeah.
this might be the first.
He played it for me, and speaking of coming up,
James will be here all week. Try the meal. Tip your waitress.
no, it's a pretty good song.
What's it called?
I don't remember.
I don't have a name
Have you
for
named
it
it yet? No.
I haven't named it yet.
Sing it. I'll name it for you.
Oh, the names going through our heads already.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah. It's not about diseases that are all involved here.
That's actually a breakup song.
Really?
Yeah. And it has 4 chords. I upgraded.
Wow, you're stretching your
4.
musical ability.
Yes, yes.
Wow,
it
you've
has a
learned-
minor
you've learned
chord thrown in the
two
middle.
more chords. That's
A minor
awesome.
chord?
A minor.
Have you?
Because that's where he's comfortable.
Oh man.
Oh.
Hey, we haven't heard from Susie
It's
Q in
got
quite
some-
some time.
It's got some good lines in it. I think it opens up, says, "You found me in your closet and you called the police." I guess that means we're probably breaking up. Is that how it goes?
Something like that, yeah.
kind of worried about it already. So. Well, Jason, you keep writing because the more you write, sooner or later something's going to get good. Just a matter of time. Oh, we tease Jason a lot. He takes the brunt of our jokes. We wish you the best of luck on Friday, heading down to the
Yes. we
Pepsi
do.
Generation Foundation place that you're going
Don't
to.
walk up drinking a Coke.
You know,
Yeah, don't do that.
you might not make it to the stage.
That's the worst thing is I am a Coke drinker, so
I'm a Pepsi drinker, so
Just wear what you're wearing
we love
now. It's
Pepsi.
kind of going
Yeah,
along with it.
Wear your work uniform.
yeah. So good luck with that. What time are you leaving out for that?
about 8 in the morning, I believe.
All right. Do you know what time you go on?
No, they get, you gotta be there
Before
before 5.
5, yeah.
Okay.
And then they,
First come, first serve.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay. So, all right.
So we'll
well,
probably be there at noon.
Well, good luck with that. Make sure you text message us and take pictures of it if you can, and we'll try to post it on Facebook and
Don't take
I'll-
pictures of yourself. Take pictures of other people.
I'll shake my butt just for you.
I'd rather not. But that's okay.
Wear a different hat then, because that one still gives off a glare.
All right. Anything coming out of you, James? You doing anything this weekend?
I have to God nothing's coming out of him.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that. I've had some. No, nothing.
Nothing. Okay. You're not going to go
Oh,
down
I'm playing Saturday at the Brew. That's the only
Saturday at the
thing.
Brew, but nothing else excited. Not going to any movies or
Maybe I'll come
No,
watch you.
they're not free, are they? Cost money.
What time do you, what time
on
do you
YouTube
play?
apparently.
Yeah, I'm gonna
what
watch
time
them
do
on
you play at
YouTube.
the Brew?
6:30. Well, we used to say 6, but nobody gets there till 7, so I started saying 6:30, and now they don't get there at all. So it doesn't matter.
That's why
when-
you should say they got great barbecue.
They do have great barbecue.
Their
They
baked
do.
beans are also.
Well, good.
See, now you're going to have a full house just from that.
Well, if I was playing with Trapper, I'd have a full house, and it'd be all related
We should
to me.
say it's like a benefit to help the oh. No, better not say that.
We'll edit that
Never
from
mind.
the records here in a little
Yeah,
while.
we're just going to leave that alone.
So while you're happy and talking, anything going on with you this weekend?
Hey, can you
Going-
get both feet in your mouth?
You going camping, kayaking, canoeing, hiking?
I'm not sure yet. I'm sure we're
parachuting?
getting somewhere. We were on the river yesterday. Look, I always get into something. I just don't know yet.
Just don't know yet. Wait until the last minute.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's usually the best plan.
Well, we're gonna
Best plan is no plan.
call it a night. I've got nothing going on this weekend other than here. So I don't think Brian. We got anything? We don't have anything this weekend, do we? We got. Would you be up Sunday at the Commodore? Yep. So we got Debbie Champion's night of the writers up there. Her show goes on. You usually start. She's starting at 6:30 now, or still 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock sharp still. Okay.
Yeah.
And then, are you still getting any of the open mic night portion of it?
Oh, yeah. We're there for the entire show.
All right. So
Yeah, tune in, and we're there from
Yeah.
usually about 7 to usually 10:30 to 11,
7, 10:30 to 11.
depending
Yeah.
on the last group song.
Did they have a? You weren't there this weekend though, because you were down in. Or were you there this Saturday?
I was there Sunday, yeah.
Huh? I didn't see.
They had almost closed it down because of the holidays, but they
Oh,
went ahead
okay.
and ran it. So, yeah, we
Okay.
was on this weekend.
Well, good. Well, tune in this coming Sunday, 7 o'clock until 10, 10:30, 11, whenever it ends, the WFMC Jams. Check out, Debbie's Writers Nights. It's always a good time. You check out Debbie Champion also on, and Debbie is with 1B, by the way. You check out her Facebook page, and she kind of gives you an update of who's all performing up there. And James, you said it earlier, people that have gone through there has been like the likes of Dirk Bentley, and do you know any of the other ones? As there,
You stole mine. That was the one I was going to say.
the one he's going to say?
Several people have gone through there. I mean, she's been doing that Writers Night for like 20-something years now.
Yeah, we're just glad to be a part of that. So
You know how any Writers Night in Nashville that's been around that long has had plenty of them, because you go to Nashville, you make your rounds to as many of them as you can.
Yep. So,
You having your songwriters night here Friday?
and then this coming Friday night is our songwriter night here. And again, it seemed like there was something going on.
What time is it at?
That starts at 6 o'clock, runs until 9. It's free, so any songwriters that are out there, come on out, get up on stage.
I won't be back in time.
Well,
Oh, well, I might just come that night.
well, then all you songwriters, come on down.
I think I'll come too.
All right, the gates will be
We have a big
flooded
old
here.
party. We'll celebrate.
Yeah. So the songwriters will do our songwriter night, which is, again, it's a round here at the Family Music Center in Manchester from 6 till 9 o'clock. So to all your songwriting friends, you got a place to come down, play original music, and have some fun. We'll get 3 or 4 of you up on stage at a time and have some, good music playing, and we'll cook our home fresh popcorn like we always do, and it should be a good night. So
This is child abuse.
No, that's what you do when you go on a date.
bada bing, be here all week. Rather be.
Ow.
All right. So if the masses have nothing else, I'll close up the show. Next week, I believe, is Bobby G. Rice or Bobby C. Rice.
Bobby G. Rice.
G. Rice. Bobby G. Rice will be here
Bobby
for
G.
the
Rice.
show. So make sure you tune in for Bobby.
He's a rapper.
Should have got.
He's a rapper. Yeah. Did a lot of work with Whitney. But yeah, make sure you tune in next week to have a real guest on
Not
here.
recently, though.
Not recently, no. But check out Bobby G. Rice and his music next week. And we'll close the show. Brian, if you got nothing else, we'll go ahead and hit the music and we'll call it off. All right.
I'm done.
We'll see you next week. This is Mark, DJ Doctor. Can't say my own name.
That's easy for you to say.
This is DG, the DJ Doctor. We'll see you next week.